They've set off.
About time I met this variable and...
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Travel? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of...
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean, that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Notcry.
Oh, wow!
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notcry.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead.
That is correct, Paimon.
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, Travel?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before?
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notcry, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy. That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us, modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power early... Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship?
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. Let's just do what we've always done. And
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
our pleasure. Anyway, just...
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. Well, not cry. Here we come.
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and...
Huh? What in Tibet is that? Looks kinda like a Seelie.
that is a kuhenki.
A Kuhenki?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhenki, are...
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the Angels. According to the documents in my database,
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the...
correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds.
Is this a travel guide? Huh.
Are there any particular points of interest?
It all looks pretty interesting to Paimon.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From...
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly get... Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notcry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient, this individual performed many good deeds for Notcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern.
What happened?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Notcry, and for a time, heartbroken by nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps. Today, no official authority governs Notcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish. The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's.
Hey, what's that?
That is Aino's Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away. I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistic, but the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity.
When you put it like that, Paimon's really got.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not. You're right about.
All right, after you.
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter.
No matches, I identified.
So he isn't. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking proud.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, find out the
I recommend you drink less. Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Our drink recommendations? Well,
These are
for
bounties.
starters,
If you
I
want to
recommend
negotiate
drink
prices,
less.
go find a flea market.
Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course! Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually, it's 'cause. I think I might have just put my.
Yep, that's so. From this.
Varka? Goes without saying.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for.
Right now?
Huh? Where's the.
It's a lake in the northern part of
Oh. So,
Varka knew you'd say that.
well, if he's that confident.
Exactly.
Whoa! It's.
Oh, and by the way.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage?
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map,
Oh,
no worries, we should be fine. We've got.
thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Here's the thing. You can't live life.
Drink or some information.
Bring it!
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town. You mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat? Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nodcry today.
What a rare honor it is to—
Are you here for travel?
if only I had the time to spare. No,
Oh, so
that's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people, but if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth.
Oh,
I thank you for your concern.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on— Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead.
Not at all. Should the opportunity, you're always welcome to come visit my
Right.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but his lantern? Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. Hey! Don't you start spouting all that... Let's fly. Paimon almost forgot. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait! Free food? Wow! The people here are so nice! Quick! Let's grab some too! Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing if you're wandering.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige! Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the
finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh! Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces!
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who...
Whatever. Just you wait. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
just really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nod Cry with all their weird equipment.
Judging from how they reacted just now,
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scion, because if they, just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet. Good idea. Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down after... let's see... Okay. Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench, too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnici Prolegia greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so... And this is the Rossum workshop. And over here, they've got us that way's north, and that looks like... something built by the Fatui? So, hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon? Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now! There's already... Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship! Where? Which one are you... Oh, anyway, where we go for...
Take me up! Rev the engines!
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon young person? At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations, look very closely. For standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines? Today's encounter is me. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was but we are in Nod Cry now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present, that does—
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive, creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you and, being the refined young lady that I Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obvious— But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to— we'll have to be— Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do—
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine.
I better get me some alpacas. Wednesday called everything over to Snitch. Some alpacas. Wednesday called everything over to Snitch.
Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
Please, here you go. And if—
Oh dear.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can— Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued and with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Nod Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Songama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as human—
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
Well, Regardless of whether that's true or not, a clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's ant. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? We literally just arrived! My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of— Wow! You sure? What do you mean by the moment I set up shop in Nodcry? Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the water— Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of— And in that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they— Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki experimental design— That bunch of booze-loving monstaters? Ugh, don't even— As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up— I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out! I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? A spaceship? Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up. Oh, listen to my advice. The Curatorium of Secrets? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right? When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets. You're really not convincing anyone, you know. All right. Business is it? But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors. Seriously? Fine. If you don't believe me, ghost butt when you realize what I'm—
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aww.
Understood. After all...
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her...
Understood. Then
Bring it!
Try and stop me!
Oh no! There's a little animal trapped over... Huh? That's weird. Why isn't it
the tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nodcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? I'm gonna leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon! Don't go getting yourself caught again.
exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Well, let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back. Hmm?
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left?
Literally just...
Let me just go run a...
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked in it...
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the...
Calculation complete. Aino's...
No fair! You're a meanie, Ineffa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on. I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teeny...
That is objectively not a...
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you... But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh...
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting.
Welcome home, be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative.
Aww.
Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this...
Thanks, Inefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. Nice to meet you, I know. Inefa's told us all about you, too. Huh? Really? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat. Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household. Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw. A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, ring any bells? No. Oh, you sure? Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Nokrai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either. Huh.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at. Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere, but who would even do something like that? Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway... Long story short, besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions. The Frost Moon Scions? Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking? I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past. Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either. Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions. Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then. Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can. Really? You promise? Sounds like my type of it.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find her.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me? My name's Aino, and Aino?
Try and stop me!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Rise with the sun!
Let's fly!
Bullseye! Bullseye!
Strike! Down! Strike them down!
Bring it! Show no mercy! Let's go!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Get to work! Take me up! Open fire!
By the north wind! Strike them down! I stand against the long night!
Show no mercy!
And purge the darkness!
Suffer the wrath of Eden!
By the north wind!
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Take me up!
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming. definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery. Sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh? Is that... a Kuhenki? Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak. No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving? She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with. Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher. Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing! How could you do that? They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Llama! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Pipe. Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique. For throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nodcry, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago. Crafted from the very finest luna. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nodcry. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
Surely that can't be.
Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Can you understand what it's saying?
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both.
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Bring it!
Rev the engines!
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the Moon Goddess shine down upon you.
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty...
I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The Moon Chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma is our leader.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea he was such a big shot.
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves. Please, follow me this way.
Try and stop me!
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Tevat had not just 1 moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world. Cast into the firmament, to keep peace in the land below. Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the three. Legend has it that it was her immense kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Next was the frost moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying light. Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Wow! Sounds like it all happened so long ago. So, what happened to them afterwards?
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the three moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the three lunar husks, only the frost moon survived.
Oh, so that's why there were—
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled—
Wait a sec. But you just said—
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. Yet, though the era of the three moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return. And in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass, though not quite.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma,
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Now where in the world did I put that book? Bring it!
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
Bring it!
Take me up!
Let's run!
Rev the engines!
Anyone need a coach?
Light it up! Let the hard pass!
You two! Time to... Quick as a flash! Start the... Fire in the hole!
Pretty sharp.
Bullseye! Try and stop me!
Yeah, let's get...
Letting brave names echo!
Bring it!
Let's fly! Full throttle! Giddy up! Rev the engines! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Bring it!
Show no mercy! Lolly! East Papa!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Open fire! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Locked on!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Rev the engines! Get to work!